I'm Sarah Carthen Watson. I'm 29 years old, and 5 days before my wedding, I had a heart attack. I played basketball growing up. I also was a captain on the track team in high school, and I've always been active as an adult, exercising regularly, eating healthily. I've never had a history of high blood pressure. Really, my only risk factors are a pretty significant family history.
These are my parents. My dad died 10 years ago this June from a heart attack at 53. And then my mom, her dad died of a heart attack, and so did her other brother.
It's kind of sad, but heart issues have always run kind of on the male side of my family. It never occurred to me that I would have a heart attack. I literally never thought about it. A few weeks before my wedding, I was exercising. I got off the treadmill. I felt this really immense pressure in my chest. And it wasn't really a numbness or a tingling, which is what kind of would have probably alerted me to this being a heart issue, but it felt like I had hit my funny bone, and that feeling was kind of radiating all the way up and down both of my arms. After about an hour, the symptoms just completely went away. That Saturday, we drove to Atlanta to get married. I got up to go get something out of the car, and when I stood up, I felt that really intense pressure on my chest again. I really only went to get checked out of an abundance of caution. Sitting in the ER for 6 or 8 hours, experiencing a heart attack and not being taken seriously is honestly one of the most traumatic parts of this entire experience. I mean, my troponin levels were like through the roof, 4 or 5 times what they were supposed to be. Troponin is a hormone that your heart secretes when it's working really hard. And at that point, I was admitted.
The main goal of this clinic is to prevent heart disease in young women. 1 in 5 women will die of heart disease, and it kills 6 times more than breast cancer. Our program is primarily preventative, and our hope is to reach out to women with multiple risk factors across ethnicities to come in and get their risk evaluated. Like our patient, Miss Sarah Watson, who has a very strong family history. Had she seen us, we would have scanned her calcium score, and we would have assessed her risk and plaque built up into the arteries of the heart. It's also important to recognize that a lot of women at the time of having chest pain feel nausea and shortness of breath. It can be misconstrued as it's not cardiac. So don't ignore your symptoms. Nice to see you. I think the inherent biases in our system prevent us from getting adequate care as fast as possible. If we had set protocols where every patient got the same treatment when they call for chest pain, those protocols will eliminate the bias of race and gender.
I'm going to dig into your rib cage a little bit.
The echocardiogram, it's very cool to see the technology at work. It's completely non-invasive, and so they were able to really talk me through everything that they saw, what they were looking at.
Your chambers look great, Sarah. Ultrasound of the heart is instrumental in diagnosing heart disease. It's the bread and butter of cardiology. Every patient that has any type of heart disease is going to get an ultrasound. You've got a, completely normal looking heart.
As part of my recovery, I began cardiac rehab, which is a 12-week program that's designed to rebuild the strength of your heart muscle. I'm the youngest person by at least 20, maybe 25 years. Everybody's shocked to see me walk in the door. Pottery has become really meditative for me. Since the heart attack, it has really been a space for me to relax. I am trying my best to enjoy life, to live life to the fullest, to spend time with the people that I love, and to really do what I can to make this world a better place. My message to women, particularly young women of color, is if something doesn't feel right, go get checked out. To think about the rest of your life at 29 is a really daunting task because there's so much more left to go.